Hey guys, what's going on? Jeb here, and in today's video, we have some shorter-term technical analysis that we need to discuss because, guys, over the last 4 or 5 days, we've been talking about a lot of different bullish factors on our favorite cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. As you guys know, not only have we broken bullish, not only have we broken above many different levels of resistance, our volume is returning, the Bollinger Bands are widening, the support is looking very strong, the fundamentals are coming back in a big way, retail investor interest is returning to the space, guys, and so much more. However, there's one thing that just happened today that I want to show you guys that is very important for the chart of Bitcoin. And that'd be none other than this cross right here on the daily chart. Guys, we have talked about this cross and how it was going to happen today for the last several days, and it has finally come to pass. In this video, we're going to be discussing its significance and what this means for Bitcoin. Guys, while we are talking bullish here, we're going to try and make sure we're being as level-headed as possible, not getting overly hyped, not getting a bunch of FOMO injected straight into your veins like you're going to find most places in cryptocurrency, and we're going to try and make sure that we are actually understanding what we're talking about. So guys, I do think you're going to enjoy today's video. If you do, as always, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. It really helps out the channel when you do that. Thank you guys so much for watching yesterday. We hit 1.1k likes, and that's absolutely awesome. Let's see if we can get to 1.3 today. Before we dive on into it, I do want to mention the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. As you guys know, I have decided to extend the sale all the way through the end of the month because so many of you guys are enjoying this academy. As I mentioned yesterday, we passed 2,000 members in the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. We got like a little CT2A army going on. Let us know in the comments if you're part of the CT2A army. I don't know what we should call that. Let me know down below. Anyway, guys, if you want a one-stop shop for everything you need to know for learning and profiting in technical analysis, check us out at the link in the description down below. But for now, though, guys, without much further ado, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, this video is going to be a little bit weird for me recording it because my keyboard's broken. And I've never recorded a video without my keyboard. So that's gonna be the gag for this video, is my keyboard is not working. So let's see how it goes. Jump onto the chart. Guys, the last several days on Bitcoin have been very bullish indeed. As we can see, Bitcoin rallying from down here around $9,157 all the way up to an absolute high recently of around $9,700, which is a $500 gain. That's about a 6% move. And if you guys remember to about a week ago when we saw this 9 flash on the TD sequential right here, I said that following this 9 flash on the TD sequential, we should be expecting in between 5 and 20% uptrending movement on Bitcoin. And so far, that's exactly what we've seen. Make that number 1 for not having a functioning keyboard. I can't Control Z to get rid of this. Wow, that's annoying. But guys, the thing I really like about this rally is the fact that we've seen some green and we've seen some red, and now we're seeing green again. Why is that important? Well, the reason that it's important is because Bitcoin is consolidating. Bitcoin is flagging. We rallied 5% or so, and I want to see that rally continue, so we need to see it lock in those gains. We don't want to see Bitcoin getting ahead of itself, or it's going to start falling behind itself. You know what I mean? We're going to pull back if we're not careful. But guys, luckily, we do have something very bullish going on Bitcoin right now, and that would be this cross right here between the 20 exponential moving average and the 50 daily simple moving average. In the history of Bitcoin, what we see is that whenever Bitcoin has that kind of cross, it normally leads to bullishness on Bitcoin. The last 3 major times that we've seen a cross like that was right here, and right here. We did see a few fake outs up here, albeit, but Bitcoin was not overwhelmingly clearly bullish in these periods in the same way it was here, here, and here, and we are right now. What that means is that just like in this scenario down here, this scenario down here, and this scenario down here, we should be expecting a big rally on Bitcoin. That one was 280%, this one was 40%, and this one was about 50%. And guys, the really amazing thing is that this cross right here has happened significantly higher than the previous 3. This one happened down at around $3,700, and both of these happened around $7,000. The one that we're seeing right now happened around $9,300. If we were to rally 40% like the previous 2, we'd be trading at like $15,000. Now, I'm not necessarily saying we're going to $15,000, but based on what these crosses represent for Bitcoin, it would make sense for us to rally at very minimum at least another 10%. And that alone is significant. The reason being is because we are still just below our long-term downtrending level of resistance. Should Bitcoin rally 10% from where it's from right now, everybody is going to be in agreement that we have clearly broken this downtrend. We only need to go to about $10,500 to $11,000, break that, and then we've just smashed the largest level of resistance, the most powerful downtrend on Bitcoin's chart in the entire history of the industry. All of this to say that we have another bullish technical on Bitcoin on top of the ones that we already had. Look, a lot of people are very excited about the bull market, and there's definitely good reasons to be excited about the bull market, but I've kind of made my point on that. Instead of talking so much about how bullish the market is, you guys already know that, I want to make sure I'm cautioning you guys and make sure you guys aren't getting overexposed, make sure you guys aren't getting wrecked because you think Bitcoin's going to go straight to the moon. A lot of people think that, oh, Bitcoin's bullish, so it's just going to go vertical and it's going to go straight up, and that is not the case. Notice in all three of these previous rallies, we saw Bitcoin have pullbacks here, and pullbacks here. In all three of those pullbacks, I guarantee you someone got wrecked because they were expecting, oh, Bitcoin's going to moon. I'll go 100x over on Bybit and get wrecked. Which, by the way, leverage trading is a great thing if you know what you're doing. That's why we have a Bybit referral link down below if you want to help out the channel. But I don't mention it much because people get shredded over on leverage exchanges if you're not careful. Guys, the point I really want to make with this video is not, oh, we have another bullish technical, because we do have one, and that is a very important thing. And especially this one in particular is very powerful. What instead I really want to do is make sure that you guys are aware of the dangers of these bull markets, because a lot of people get scared about downtrends thinking that's when they're going to lose their money. But the thing is, when you're going into a downtrend, when you're going into a bear market, people get naturally conservative. People get naturally protective, and that's a good thing. You want to be like that even in bull markets, but when people see a bull market forming, they get naturally reckless. They get naturally liberal with their usage of their money, and they get annihilated. A lot of times, this is wisdom right here, guys. The wisdom that I have gained from looking at these markets and watching people in the comment section with 100,000 plus comments on this channel, something I see happen all the time, is that it seems to me like at least as many people get annihilated in cryptocurrency in an uptrend as they do in a downtrend, because they weren't expecting the little 5% correction and it knocks out a leverage trade and they're out $10,000. Lesson number one, never trade more than you are able to lose. You've probably heard that before, but I'm going to say it again to remind you. If you're not willing to take the money that you're putting into a trade into the backyard and douse it in kerosene and light a match and drop it on it and set it on fire and never see it again, if you're not willing to do that, then you have no business trading it, because you may need that for groceries or rent or college tuition or paying the big bad Uncle Sam who's going to come knock down your door and ask for their tax money, lest they throw you in prison. Might be saying that because I'm a little salty that I just had to write a massive check to the IRS. No, but for real though, guys, that's the number one thing in cryptocurrency. Make sure you're not investing more than you're willing to lose. And number two, don't let your emotions rule you. It's very easy when Bitcoin is in an uptrend or when we're talking about the imminent bull market that we do believe is coming and we have a reason to believe is coming. It's easy to let your emotions control you and run you and govern you and then wreck you. So be careful with that. Guys, that's really all I had to say for today's video. We're going to be doing some more in-depth technical analysis tomorrow. Tell me in the comment section down below if you'd like to see some TA on Ethereum, because Ethereum is going hog wild right now. We can do a dedicated video on that tomorrow. Before we go, though, guys, I do want to mention the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. If you want to learn technical analysis, this is the place to do it. Pure and simple. There are now 2,003 members of CT2A, and over the last 2 years, we've been developing this academy so that you guys can use it to learn everything you need to know about trading Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. If you want more information on that, shoot me an email at cryptojeb@gmail.com, and I'm more than happy to explain everything to you. We do have a full 14-day money-back refund guarantee, and yes, we do accept Bitcoin payments. But guys, that is going to wrap it out for today's video. Before I go, though, I do just first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.